we're going to continue on with the Merciless Stream 3. Our save wasn't going very well. We were hanging in there, but only just. Things are getting pretty rough. Pretty much constant breaks. Colony kind of sort of on standstill, waiting for spring to arrive so we can get some planting growing. We have the muscle parasites going on, which I did look into. Muscle parasites do go away with certain quality of tend, up to 300%, as it was mentioned. I looked into that. That does seem to be the case. Josh, with a nasty stab in the right foot. Jameson hanging in there all cut up and scratched up. He's healing up though, okay. Zyver is the only currently healthy colonist that we've got. Which is actually a little bit funny to me because you were for a while, the colonists said we needed to have alive, but you were previously out the entire time. There's still the stream where you have that one dude stuck in bed unless you fed him Psych IT. Yeah, that was this one. Yeah, that was Zyver. Zyver the Wimp got the I don't know, what was it, fibrous mechanites or so that reduces consciousness just enough that he just passed out because he's a wimp. And then we got the man in black who came in and saved the day on the right side, saved wizards at the very last second. Yeah, that's this shitfest. we have something of a growing zone going on here, coupled with the heat from the geothermal and the some wood fire generators, because there's no shortage of wood. I mean, a little bit now because winter, but generally there's a bunch of wood to be had. Coupled with the heat source from the geyser and also these heaters, or sorry, the wood fire generators, there should be enough heat to keep plants going. Whether or not we go hydroponics, I don't know. Hydroponics, I believe, was researched. It was indeed. But we're generally liking the materials to make that happen. And also, obviously, the power, but wood fire generators will help out with said power. Third episode from this campaign. I think this is 4. I have this saved as Merc Stream 3, so I think we're on Merc Stream 4. I can quickly check and see what we've got. We have... Yeah, it looks like it'll be part 3. I think Merc Stream 1 might have been back with Randy, so yeah, this will be part 3 on YouTube. That's published May 4th. No, I think we are missing one, actually. I think we are missing one. But I don't even have it rendered. Maybe I just even forgot to, like, edit it out. I don't know. We might be a little bit behind on YouTube. But honestly, you didn't really miss much. To be completely honest with you, it has been very slow going. So slow going that if it continues to be at that kind of a pace, we're just probably going to go ahead and say screw it and scrap this run and start over and just say we lost. Because not a whole lot's been going on. I roofed up a little bit here for the roads. Well, quote-unquote roads. Just to prevent more snowfall from happening, so we're not having to trudge through the snow all the time. And again, I got this general temporary hydroponics thing set up. The Snowy Trees mod. What is the Snowy Trees mod? That just keep the trees going generally in the snow. Because for the most part, they're okay with the snow. They don't really mind it much. Oh man, rotting corpses had to rebuff Jameson Drake. A rat self-tamed. Ah, jeez. It's like basically even starving. It's slaughtered, I guess. Thanks for the food. Clothing-wise, we do have toques for everybody. Wizards doesn't have a toque, but Wizards does have a parka. So I think temp-wise, aside from Jameson Drake, and also Josh and you, why is your comfortable temper range so good? Oh, cloth jacket, that'd be why. So we need like a jacket or a duster or something for Josh and then Jameson Drake, you're just gonna have to deal with it. Dude is a dude's a nudist, so there's not a whole lot we can really do about that. But we can see about getting you probably a jacket, but maybe we can put together a duster. Whoa, yeah, plain leathers, holy shit. Yeah, we can get dusters for sure. Like, basically no problem. Go ahead and make 2. That'll be done by, looks like, wizards at some point in time. One day, maybe, possibly Clodan. Currently picking out. Alright. Fine. Fine, fine. I like nudists because it's a really big mood positive, but yeah, in the extreme temperatures, they suck to deal with. Zeltux with Twitch Prime, thank you very much. Welcome. How you doing? Thank you for spending Twitch Prime on me. When you get Lucy, what do you usually do with it? You save it up for... If you're going for endgame, you save it up for that. Otherwise, yeah, nah, probably just sell it. Sell it, pretend it doesn't exist. Or just store it, just in case. Maybe you get, like, one really horrible, nasty raid, and then, you know, you pop it. But sometimes you get a colonist who gets, like, they get brain damage, or they're riddled with scars and annoying spots, and they got the bad back, and they got, like, carcinoma, and just give them Luciferium, wait a few seasons, and it'll all get fixed up. Feed it to my cat. We don't have a cat anymore, do we? No, we got nothing. We officially have nothing. I slaughtered all of it. Every bit of it. We are doing a bit of hunting. We do have a little bit of food going on. Not a lot, but a bit. And that's why I was saying, like, we're technically hanging in there. It's really tough going, though. But we are hanging in there. It's just, holy shit, is it slow going, though, and tough. But yeah, that's how it is sometimes. Snowy Trees cosmetic looks, in case anyone's curious. I'll take a look at that. Shit, what do we got? Oh yeah, it's literally just trees with snow covered. That's nice. Yeah, that ain't bad. Also the bushes and everything like that. Oh, yeah, that's good. Not a bad one. I like the purely cosmetic mods like that. I feel like a lot of the time, especially in RimWorld, there's a lot of mods that do, like, way too much, I feel. Have I installed Common Sense? Is this a personal question, or is this game-related, JLA? I do not have any mods called Common Sense. It doesn't fit the channel. The man! He's right, though. He's very right. We don't do common sense here. We don't do easy. We don't do simple. None of that. We ain't having it. Not a thing. Who do we have for construction? Alright. Yeah. Not a lot. Clodan, what are you doing all day? Besides sleeping. Suffering from psychite withdrawal, eating raw food. Normal colonist things. Oh, right, yeah, psychite addiction to muscle parrot. We actually probably don't want you constructing. Your manipulation's down to 26%. Ooh. Mod makes pawn clean a bit before work, doctoring, etc. Ah, okay. Maybe? Maybe? I mean, the thing with, like, blood in the hospital, though, it really doesn't make that huge of a difference. Kind of sort of the same deal in the cooking area. Colonist skill matters a heck of a lot more than a clean environment does for that, but that'd still be really handy, especially since they go with really tiny kitchens anyway. So that'd be nice. But for, like, the hospital, as far as I can tell, infection with the hospital, yeah, there's the infection chance multiplier from room modifier that's assigned to things, but honestly, I've had a much bigger impact from infections being how quickly you get around to treating the injuries. If you have, like, no medical skill at all, but you still rub dirt in it, like, as soon as the injury happens, you're probably going to be okay. And we are dropping a bit of frames. Not entirely sure why, but it's a thing. Inalu with 14 months, thank you very much. The drop frame settle. Seems good. Minor hiccup. Looks okay. Just cleaning after the job rather than before for medical issues. Right, yeah. I don't think cleaning the hospital is really that important regardless. I mean, I guess it's just like yet another thing, but I don't know. In my experience, didn't we have a second ascetic colonist and I had a chunk somewhere? Or is that old news? Jameson Drake sleeping on the rock. Got that. Yeah, Josh and you. Ah, right. Yeah, you're bunking in with the wizards now. That's right. That's right. Okay. Well, we'll see. And man, the maintenance cost of like trying to keep things up and running without the component breakdown event, this mod actually adds so much work across the colony. I was watching off camera a little bit. I had a little colony set up and simulated. Oh my god, it is unreal how much the colonists spend just maintaining things. And it's like, honestly, I'd rather just roll for the components, because after you get some research done, it's not that huge of a deal. Did I happen to start on that VOD covering your half-ass mod? I briefly did. I need to finish recording it though. I will do that this coming. I'll probably do that tomorrow, in fact. Isn't Jameson Drake's mom ascetic? That an insult? Yeah, she was though. She was, it's true. She was ascetic. Your mom's ascetic. Oh, that's it. And then you go for biting their eyelids. Fucking colonists, huh? Fluffy breakdowns could be a mod for you. What one do I have? Because I've got the one where you run around, you do maintenance instead of the breakdown event happening. And that's just honestly adding so much. The previous VOD for Cassandra Classic on YouTube, it is not. It turns out it is not up on YouTube yet. This is technically part 4 that's going up. So if you're wanting to watch part 3, I will have that up for tomorrow. I apologize for it being late. I don't know how that happened, but I will do that. I think this is fluffy breakdowns that I've got. I have the rim mods command, one word, rim mods. And speaking of commands, we can go ahead and open the join queue. If you'd like to be a colonist or animal, whatever that may be, and don't slaughter it straight away, presumably, feel free to type !join in the chat now and you'll be thrown into the queue and I'll just pick people up at random. I do also have pick up and haul. Yeah, that's a really good one. I like that a lot. What are my favorite insults? Honestly, just the really weird ones that are like, they're insulting your second cousin. Just like the weird shit like that, that it's like, why? Why? Those are my favorite. A war merchant coming by. That's very nice. And Desiree's many enemies. 54-year-old Starship janitor named Desiree profaned a peace ritual between the animal faction and the kin league of Komba. And they're both chasing her. Well, that just sounds fucking awful. That sounds like a heck of a lot to go through for a Starship janitor whose birthday is going to constitute probably cataracts and also a bad back. Bard back? But you know what? Fuck it, I'll take it. I'll take it, why not? It's only a 1-star one, so maybe it's not so bad. You don't mind components being used to repair it because you need constant crafting jobs to maintain a level 20 crafter anyway? Yeah, I mean, I suppose that's true. Because there's not a whole lot that you can really do to maintain crafting skill otherwise. And unless you're just like constantly making something and then smelting it down again, just like running through your steel or wood like that. Perhaps, but I don't know. And there's Desiree. Are you worth it at all? You're healthy at least, for now. Scout, Starship Gender, you don't do intellectual or artistic things. You are a super immune psychopath who is psychically sensitive. 10 crafting and 2 plant skill. I will go ahead and name you in a second, but assuming we actually make it out of this alive, I'm going to have you go ahead and mostly do the crafting, smithing, tailoring, so Wizards doesn't have to worry about it so much. Otherwise, I think just hauled and clean, honestly. That's it. That is it. That is all. Desiree Black, you are going to be renamed. Pick a random. We got Galu. You're in. Blue. Nah, there we go. That's the one. You're in. Welcome. I hope you're with us for longer than 12 seconds. Can you fight? You can fight. You can shoot. 7 shooting skill. You can have the... Oh god, I guess bolt action rifle, 12% health. What happened to it? Just to confirm this isn't somebody else's and they just dropped it because reasons and the mod didn't tell them to pick it back up. Looks okay. That looks fine. Would you have new colonists as clean then haul? Yes, and I do. I like cleaning then hauling, but only because, like, I'm torn with vanilla RimWorld because, like, unless you do weird things with your home region or you just assign somebody to a specific zone for cleaning, cleaning becomes such a ball ache in RimWorld otherwise that I often just tell people haul then clean, and when it gets really bad I'll just manually clean stuff. It's honestly a bit easier. But since I have the cleaning zone mod, it's not so bad just telling them, you know, go ahead and clean. It's fine, because that's all that we're cleaning right now. The bedrooms, the prison, the hospital, the kitchen, dining room, the preparation areas, that's it. So that won't take a whole lot of time. Are you, alright, do we really want you 76% talking? Maybe you don't do that. Maybe we instead have Zyver do that. You're watching 3 of my RimWorld series right now. Nomads, Cassandra Classic, and Randy Random. Randy Random? Which one's Randy Random? Currently, I'm playing 3 RimWorlds, right? I got the Let's Play, I got this thing, and I got the Hot Potato, which my next turn is this coming Sunday. Next week, in 7 days. And then sometimes I'll have like a little off-camera save that I'm doing just to like mess with stuff and do weird things. Look at these garbage items. What is this? It gets a bit confusing to me in my head. Yeah, poopy pants and shirt. Technically we can make mending kits and restore those, but I feel like we're not going to be here long enough to actually do that. Bit of Vensec gel they ordered early. I'd go ahead and sell that, but we might need it, depending. Devil's Strand Warveil. They're actually pretty nice. They're actually not that bad. I think we'll pass, though. Well, actually, no. Hold on. Let me get a 10%. Let me grab that wooden war mask, because we can't make war masks. War masks, the tribal headdresses, warveils, we can't do those. That's tribe only. And the pain shock threshold would actually be really nice for Zyver. And I'd like to try to see if that 10% is enough to actually keep him up when he would otherwise be down. I think for general use, he'll keep his helmet. But if we... Okay, I think you're hauling. If we just haul it, and something happens to Zyver again to where we need him to have just a little more pain shock threshold, whether it be oh my god, Clodon, whether it be because of some injury or some sickness or something like that, then we can like maybe wake him up again with the ClosetYeti and throw the veil on and he just like feels better or whatever. I'm not sure. How likely am I to survive this stream? 1 to 10? 2. I'm thinking 2. I'm thinking we'll be okay. We won't get wiped out, It kind of depends what the raid is that's chasing Galu, but I'm thinking generally we're going to be okay. Hauling monument marker into inventory. Oh, please, no, don't. Just ignore that. Literally, just ignore it. It's fine. We failed to... We can't actually do anything with that. Ignore it. Oh, jeez. I didn't even know that Charbel only must be playing Charbel too often. Yeah, it's actually a little bit annoying. Because sometimes it's like... It'd be actually kind of nice to have. But yeah, that is a thing. I don't think we're gonna get like shot dead and die. I think it's gonna get to the point where we're still hanging by a thread for so long, and I just decided, like, you know what, I think it'd be better for entertainment purposes if we just go ahead and restart it. But it depends also a little bit what this raid brings and how spring is and how much we can actually do with spring. What mod is zoom out? Zoom out dots is camera plus plus. That is also allowing me to zoom out more than normal and zoom in more than normal. Really nice mod. Requires a lot of configuration though. But it's really nice. I quite like the zoom out dots. I think that is fantastic. You could technically just play the game like this if you're really into RTS. You just set the game on ×2 speed and there you go. I would hate that, but you know, some people are up for that. Is this the run where I'm enemies with the Empire? I don't think we strongly took one way or the other against the Empire. Whoops, didn't mean world. I want factions. Just keep pushing buttons till we find... Okay, we're -5 neutral, so apparently we're a little bit hostile against them. A little bit, not much. Sick, serious pain, slept in the heat? Awful bedroom, slept in the heat. How'd you manage that? Don't know about that. Set this down to like -20. It's coupled with the geothermal and all the vents. It ought to be generally okay. If anything, Jameson Drake gets slept in the heat a little bit because of just like the periodic spikes up to like 26, 27. Hello, Pac-Man, how you doing? Camera plus, not camera plus plus. I also thought it was camera plus plus. Camera plus something or other. That is wizards. Cool. I guess just hang in there, wizards. Repairing all the things. Seamus and Drake actually repairing some conduits now. Clodan with the Sad Wander. We're about to be attacked then. Pretty positive of it. Granite blocks we need. Oh. Oh. And granite blocks do forever. Keep it somewhat local though. And that can be Galu. Yeah, you're working on it. Could always bring out a caravan, then immediately disband it. For what now? Oh, this thing? Wherever that went. The monument marker? Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't even know if... Can you caravan that away? I don't think so. But it's not related to the quest anymore. Yeah, nah, still no. Nah, you'd have to mortar it, I'm pretty sure. It's annoying that it's still there. Cause like it's just the order that the game did things when I failed it, because it failed it and removed the monument marker, but before moving the quest to the failed tab, I think it removed the monument marker first, which then immediately triggered the game being like, oh hey, here's your new monument marker for the quest, and then it failed the quest for me. So now I've just got a monument marker that it can do nothing with. Ugh. Ah well, that's a thing. Maybe we just like make a storage room full of them or something like that. Clodan, no longer wandering in sadness. Wow, that didn't last very long at all. Welcome back. And poor wizards. Yeah, don't know for you. Out of food again. Did I not have a lot of hunting? I didn't have a lot of hunting set up at all. Probably had a lot more than that. Well then. Somebody was a cannibal? Were they still around somewhere? Nah. No, they're gone. Will the nameless persist or will it reset next stream? It resets every stream. I reset it every stream. Just so that way the people who are like actually active and everything like that get a proper chance, you know? We are almost there with that granite. A few more meals going on. Man, like it is getting so hit or miss right now. Quickly eat and also wizards. Also eat. Fight Clodan for it. You're faster than him. You can take him, I'm pretty sure. Alright. Having a nice rest. Wizards with the tantrum, smashing things in his room because of psych out withdrawal. So it is what it is. Can raiders steal it? I think because it has 0 value, raiders will just completely ignore it. Like it's so nothing. I don't think they're gonna pay any attention to it at all. And during Wizard's Tantrum, we got the animal faction coming by. They're coming out for Desiree Black. They want to use sappers. Tunnel around my supposed defenses. Is that it? Just that bottom half there? Bottom half. Bottom side. Seems it. Alright. Well, that's all just the animal faction, so I feel like there might be another raid coming by at some point for the other guys. Equipment-wise, nothing too terrifying. I mean, the grenades obviously are always a little bit scary. Molotovs as well, to a degree. But at least the Molotovs, if we take them in the marsh, it won't be so bad. Okay, yeah, there's the Kin League arriving from the northwest. All right, that's what I was expecting. They're preparing for a while, then attacking, though. The other guys, they're just coming for me straight away. So it's gonna be a 1-2, and they got a lot of recurve bows. And skill-wise, not really sure what they're doing with it. A couple of them are a little bit scary, but overall not too bad. None of them are like careful shooters or anything like that. So what I want to do here is I want to get some general cover and nearby also some marsh. If we can do that, because if we're standing inside water, Molotovs are basically completely worthless. Come on, wizard, snap out of it. Let's go. Like maybe we just like position along the rocks and see how that goes. Oh, Jesus, Clodan, you're really just a... God, jeez. It's so bad. It is so bad. Clodan. Alright. Going for that grenade first off. Torso, leg, arm. They're getting him. Maybe we can focus fire on Alex for a brief moment. Oh, he's out of here. Well done. It's not the best cover we've got, but it's something. If we can take out the Molotovs as well, that'd put us in a really good spot. Got him. Okay. Nice. Let's see, range-wise, they got NG. NG with a rifle, but they only had 1 shooting. That's not too bad. They got Vivian with a personal defense weapon, 3 shooting. And it's a good machine pistol, too. We've also got a machine pistol. I think at this point, we see if we can pull them into the rocks a little bit. In Galu, we send you, like, way up north to continue picking people off. But if we can pull them into melee range a little bit more, we can maybe take them on. Just like lock him into melee, just like that. Bring him down real fast. Continue shooting with Zyver on the tree. Kind of sort of a flank. Something like that. I'm not terribly worried about their survival rifle currently. And they're fleeing. Okay, good. And they're fleeing kind of sort of towards me a little bit. The wizard's just smashing everything up. Alright, well that was pretty good. That was not bad. Crushed with the machine pistol, the left lung. Ow! Damn. That sounds not good. Okay, that's that. Let's undraft and generally get ready for the guys up north. The fire in the home area, they're working on that. No problem. I would generally like their equipment. Maybe Zyver, you're holding a good machine pistol. Maybe I give that to you. Go get a little bit of automatic fire going. Zyver also about to break, consuming some ibex meat. You are starving. Okay. Yeah, did they bring food by chance? Probably not. Yeah, no. Because let's be honest, 2 meat, that's not even really going to help you any. Did anybody pocket a meal by chance? Nope. 20%. Looking for any animal corpses that may have been left over from previous, you know, predators or whatever going on out there. Looking not great. Not great at all. This is a rough winter, man. That's a tough first winter. I guess. That is not great. Fucking hell, wizards. How much you smashing up over here? Come on, snap out of it. And they're attacking now. Everybody up, let's go. These were like the really bow heavy ones, right? Yeah. That's going to be interesting. The knive's there. Zyver with a machine pistol. I guess on a tree. Clodon also on a tree. Wizards is back. We'll just have to, pick them off and do what we can. Solar flare, not much of a problem. Zyver, I think, took a hit, but the armor maybe, like, it tinged off you a little. So that's good. Focus a few shots on Barracuda quickly while we can. Maybe splash some over to other people. What do we got here? 24%? 26%. I guess technically that. And shoot for the one in the far back. Maybe you can get lucky with it. I'd like to maybe see about getting a wild flank going on with you guys. Zyver's down. Got touched. We're picking them off. Galu getting a few good shots off. We'll make a run for it. We'll see what we can manage here. Ooh. Okay. That's pretty good so far. Barracuda ought to be down like really soon. They've taken a couple pretty good hits. Death in 10 hours, no immediate danger, death in 10 hours. Sneak up with our melee. Ah shit, Claudin's down too. Right in the leg. Kia! They seem to be pretty oblivious about the melee that's like right on top of them. Yeah, they're out of here now. Nice. Can probably pick off Barracuda on their way. Yo. We'll leave it at that. Josh, and yeah, rescue Clodan. Jameson Drake, rescue Zyver. Barracuda is outie. So there's some more bows if we end up wanting those. I kind of don't, but eh. Alright. Not so bad. Maker wins. Thank you for the 5 bits during that. Zyver's Warveil? No, I'm not doing that for combat. I mean, I guess I could have, but... Because it is actually armored. He doesn't have a helmet. For some reason, I thought Zyver had a helmet. But Wizards has a helmet currently. So I guess there's no reason for you to not have that, because you've got the parka on too, don't you? Yeah. There's really no reason for it. I'll see if I can remember to switch that around later on. Doctor. How are we doing? Have some proper medicine, Wizards. Okay. And I'll also give you proper medicine too. So, Doctor. Josh India is the only one who's actually capable of doctoring currently. So, get to it. Go, go, go. Another wood door and the conduits. Straight through. Get a redundant path going on. Go. Ugh. So what's going on? How do we... What are we talking about here in chat so I can actually catch up for a moment? Hide amongst corpses? Using corpses as cover. Oh man, that'd be great. Just a nice pile of them. I'd be up for that. Yeah, pretty okay. Treat 10 quality, 63%. The mod RPG inventory makes the clothing interface look so much better. Does it only change looks? We have that in the hot potato mod list. I haven't really looked at it a whole lot. It started to confuse me a little bit. Human meals? I'd really rather not butcher people. That honestly does way more harm than good. If you're about to literally starve to death and there's nothing else to go for, then yeah, sure, perhaps. Otherwise, it is not a thing to do. Because you gotta butcher the dudes, which causes a huge debuff, and then you gotta cook them up. I don't think they mind cooking. I think that's okay. Oh, Jesus.
Wait.
Haru and Anase, thank you very much. 2 months. Happy to have you. Welcome aboard. Yelling at me though. Jeez. What the fuck did I do, huh? How you doing? Happy to have you. Pac-Man, are you dead or is this not that colony? I think this is a different colony? I'm not entirely sure. We all get tended. Yeah, okay, we're all tended. Looking good. We need definitely some hunting going on though, in like one of the worst ways possible. Oh, a grizzly bear. Fuck yeah, go for it. The horses, maybe we ignore. They're pretty scary to fight.
EDF! EDF!
I'd sooner take on a grizzly bear, even if it is across the map. Woo Tracks with Twitch Prime, thank you very much for spending that on me. 4 months, happy to have you. Potato is next week. Yeah, I'm on Potato next Sunday. The hot potato schedule is a little bit complicated to follow, but if you look at the tiny URL, the sort of living document as it's called, it's like a Google document type thing with the rules and a bunch of schedules and the backstory and all that. On there is 2 different schedules. The second schedule makes a little more sense. It's got a week A, week B, and you just follow it along and it just alternates. Maybe a little bit easier for some people to follow. I think in order to prevent us from all starving to death, anybody capable of getting up and fighting needs to get up and fight. Maybe not Josh and you. So what? Two handguns? Is that what we got? Jameson Drake is... Oh, he's feeding an ibex doe to Zyver. Oh, well that's very thoughtful of you, Jameson, but maybe, I don't know, you butcher it first? I just imagine you just like holding this thing. Alright, Claudon's slow as fuck. I know we're wizards to fight it alone. Ah, we'll wait it out. Claudon passing out from the general everything. I just imagine you like holding this thing with 2 arms, slowly dipping it into Zyver's mouth as he just like gnaws a little bit on an ear or maybe some of the snout. Oh wow, and Josh and you proposed to wizards. Wizards agreed. Well, damn. I feel like marriages happen a lot more common. A lot more often. More commonly. Commonerly. Okay, we're doing that again. Everybody come over and wait. Let the man cook some meals. Josh, you know, with corpse obsession. Fine. Honestly, don't mind. Wizards, maybe you want to come into this room or so? Corpse obsession is like the easiest break ever, I swear. I don't understand why it exists. What table are you even putting it on? What? Oh, the prisoner's table. Okay. I mean, I'm sure they'll be happy with the food. It didn't break after the first corpse? Oh my god, it's finally different. I've never had them last longer than 1. Ever. They've always just been like, I'm obsessed with this corpse, and they put it on a table, and then bam, they snap out of it immediately. Wow. Because then you can just straight up tell them to bury it, like, right away afterwards, and it's so much not a problem. And feeding Claudon a meal. Sure, so you getting another corpse then, or are you just generally wandering now? Or are you maybe moving it around different tables? Wow. Alright, so it's actually like a little bit of a wander going on. And badly malnourished. Sala. And Jameson Drake feeding Zyver some raw meat. Yeah, you know, it sort of is what it is, I guess. You are trying to break out. I'd quite like you, but honestly, we don't have the way to feed you, so I think I might just let you go. Oh, Josh and ya. Oh, Josh and ya. He's trying. Ah, shit. Ugh. Jameson. Would you say Josh? He doesn't really know what he's doing up here. Oh, God. He actually got downed. He's not grabbing the knife, thankfully. With fibrous mechanites, he should be a pretty okay melee fighter, Jameson. Thank you. Recapture her. Rescue. Prioritize burying. Get that out of there. Hunting is still being done a little bit, maybe possibly by Claudon one day, but generally Zyver's the guy for that. Wizards, I think it's on you. I think you're the only one who can currently hunt, so get at it. Make me proud. You're using a revolver, which really isn't the best weapon for it, but it's what we've got. Oh, jeez. You know, he's actually almost out of the addiction. It's been that long. Oh, you're honestly like the worst doctor for this right now. Manipulation 26%. Just out of curiosity, what actually are your stats here? Medical operation speed 24, 29 quality, medical 10 speed 24. Oof. Oof, Clodan. Maybe not. Maybe Jameson does that. Tending to himself currently. Hold on, you can generally rest, I think. That's okay. How's the hunt? Hey, you did it. Nice. Well done. You'd argue that the great bow is the third best weapon in the game behind assault rifle. The great bow is really good if you need a slow firing weapon. It's got pretty good punch, and considering how early you can get it, makes it one of the better ones, certainly. Should probably see about switching over to the recurve bow instead of the revolver. I really don't like the revolver. Right leg infection. Ugh. At least you tended it straight away, but ugh. Probably just take the leg, I don't know. I might just release her, honestly. Like, she's another mouth to feed. She's still got a bit of resistance. The recruitment chance is pretty low because of the difficulty. I don't know. Masterwork great bow better than almost any other normal gun. As far as single fire long range stuff, I'd agree. Sure. Where are we hunting at? Oh. You're going for some really weird angles there, wizards. Oh, okay. Never mind. I will leave you to it. You're the professional here, not me. If you saw blinds trying to the hot potato great bows can take a head off, confirmed. Yeah, they got really good punch. Would you find it kind of cheats if you one abandoned colony and see if you find another place with warmer temperature, or two sending off a couple people to try to bring food back? No, that's not cheaty at all, because the game sort of, there's no way to natively camp. You have to like settle nearby, and when you settle nearby, unless you plan on keeping that place and trying to defend it all that, you have to abandon it, which then locks off that tile completely. So I think it's generally okay. You'd have to make it worth your while, though. You'd want to be doing a little more than just simply getting a bit of food doing that, because you're locking off the tile for future use. You can't re-go back into an abandoned settlement at all. If you have, say, the setup camp mod, and you just set up little camps to do stuff and things, that can be a little bit cheaty. Portrait Artist, it's fantastic for bringing out the, not just really good armors and weapons, but yeah. Or not just art, but also armor and weapons. Because it, yeah, it all works. It's just crafting skill. You get a Pyromaniac. It's a super good combo. Who do we have for construction who's still up and around? Jameson. Kind of, sort of, a little bit. Because, like, we got to get these done. Somebody eating something raw. I think we're gnawing on the Zybex RAM right now. Rare thrombos. Oh. If only I had the firepower to actually bring that down. If only. There you go, a little more meat going on. There we go. Good hunting, wizards. You're doing it. You're saving the colony. Little by little. Everybody stop. I know what you're up to. I know what you're up to. You fucking wait your turn. Take a number. Zyver and Josh and ya. Zyver couldn't quite make it. He's gone catatonic. He's just so fucking hungry. He's gone catatonic. Okay. Wizards, how about you rescue Zyver instead of eating raw meat? There's also some meals down here if you believe it. Perfect. I'm sure you're hungry, right? Yeah, you're fucking starving. Go get some. Have a meal, and then feed Zyver. Apparently he's hungry. Slow down. Slowly lumbering his way up to get a little bit of food as well. Alright. Wizards, you still got some hunting left in ya? Yeah, ish. Strong emphasis on ish. He's going for the grizzly bear. Galu, come along. Help out with this grizzly bear. Also, we should probably get these like fucking corpses out of here too. Like, you're just your work area. That ain't good. That's not a good work area at all. Where'd it go? Do we know? Did we lose it? That's a turkey. It says you're hunting a grizzly bear. I don't see it though. Oh no, there it is. Fucking hell. The ninja bear. Just here for support. You change target. Can you go for the grizzly bear? I quite liked that. Only in the body, a little bit in the leg. Down to 4.42. Technically, I think we can go for shooting it a little bit with Galu. Because now we can kind of kite it. Look at that teamwork. The whole colony working together to bring down a bear for food for today. Oh. Shifty night, 3 AM now. Gotta go to sleep. Yeah, holy shit. Get some bed. Get some bed. Get some bed. Get some sleep. Go to bed. Thank you for stopping in, though. Hope you have a nice one. Winter isn't usually that bad. My winter is terrible. We were never able to really get set up. My hunter was a wimp, and he got the muscle parasites or something like that pretty early on. And he was just out for ages. And it's just been constant, nonstop, really awful timing with things. The second we got going, we get like muscle parasites again and everything like that. And it's just been nonstop. The events have staggered themselves perfectly to keep me in just a state of limbo. It doesn't help that my colonist starting stats are pretty terrible too. I didn't re-roll for very long to get something really nice. Gambit, hello, welcome. How you doing? We got Galu as a colonist joined in. They were being chased by 2 separate pirate factions, so we were able to handle them. Thankfully, they came one by one. The first one being a melee group that we took. No, it was a mixed group that we took just into trees and stuff like that. Still a rifle there I should probably grab. And then the other group being mostly great bows who came from the north. But they waited then attacked. The other guys attacked immediately, so we were able to get a nice stagger going on with that. Usually do Tundra runs where it goes minus 50 C on Merciless difficulty with naked brutality, but you've played Room for a long time, so maybe there's an experienced server there. I might have played longer than you, but I'm not one to boast or brag or anything like that. You do you. I tend to not really take it too seriously. Like, there's a lot of stuff that I could be doing that I just straight up refuse to do. One of them being nutrient-based meals. Flat out refuse, I'll never do it. Never have, never will. No particular reason why, though. I just think they're disgusting. But I make things a little bit harder on myself because I don't do a lot of things that I probably should be doing that a lot of other players do. Cooking a meal. Very nice. With some raw meat that you had seemingly in your pocket, your nudist body pockets. It's a bit yucky. Medical emergency, no doubt losing that infection. Actually, you're beating it. 80% infection, 86% immunity. That is not so bad. Doing surprisingly okay, having a quick pray. I'm gonna say cook. But anything scheduled biting me in the ass right now. Hey, I hear that. Put it down. You wait just a gosh darn second. We're working on it. And you know what, at this point, honestly, just when you make these, just put them on the floor. Like, honestly, it's okay. And keep cooking, Jameson. I don't want you to visit a grave. Your recreation's not fine. It hasn't bottomed out yet. You'll manage. NPD is a nutrient paste dispenser. Disgusting thing, but really good. Especially if you force pemmican into it. You can do some really, really cheaty, nasty, disgusting things with nutrient paste dispensers. They're basically broken. Did you get food yet? No. Jameson? Did you feed Zyver? Wizards, you ate. Jameson, you ate. Clodan? Wake up and eat. Josh, you know, wake up and eat. Oh, actually, you're not sleeping yet. But have a meal anyway. I'm good at it. Thanks for hauling the gun. And you ate. Okay, guys, holy shit, I think we fed we got like a day plus of food. It works with pemmican? No, asterisk. It does and doesn't. But you can force it. You can force it in. And boy, let me tell you, you can make a meal stretch. Like, you thought sawdust meals were a thing. Oof. Oof. There's a lot of crazy things you can do with nutrient paste dispensers. Oh, look at that. Everybody's sleeping with a full belly. Fucking hell, this is like the best night we've had in a long while. It's October. Oh, man. Local season spring. It's happening. It's happening. Not much longer, we can do farming again. Hunting Ibex Ram. Yeah, sure, go for it. Man, that is far away. It's your sleep hour, I was gonna say. I mean, go for it anyway. It's prone behind a tree, so good luck. Maybe like... Maybe flank it a little bit. Hunt it from a little further back too. For some reason I thought you would auto path away. There we go. Thank you, wizards. It'll be a little while. Oh my god, you did it. Okay, yeah, bring it back. Then you can, like, go get rest. We can work on the Fibrous Mechanites. Oh. Oh. Still catatonic. At least he's comfortable. So that's nice. He's not bringing it back. What? Haul it back, wizards. Oh. Oh. Oh, not only did you not bring it back, but I think maybe the wildlife perhaps stole it from you. Oh, damn it, wizards. I was so happy you managed to pull it off, too. Aw. Get out of here, squirrel. It's mine. It's mine. I fought it fair and square. Yoink. We don't have the insects anymore for Jelly, right? Those were taken out? Yeah, those were taken out. Some raiders started some trouble with them. Oomph. Come on, Jameson. Battery-wise, might need to get this fueled. Wizards, when you're done, refuel that. Taking a look on the wildlife. Oh, jeez. I mean... Yeah, manipulation's still garbage, so you really can't fight. How you doing, Galu? Doing alright? Let's suspend that. You don't have to be up there anymore. You've done a really good job. Thank you for dealing... Well, actually, no, you're a psychopath. You honestly don't mind. I mean, I knew that. I think we have you help out with this horse. Fucking hell. Alright, destroyed the brain. Galu not fucking around at all. Would you like to be the hunter, Galu? That's kind of what that tells me. Ugh. Just finished watching the hot potato VOD and you're screaming inside. My VOD? How you doing, Majestic Dudeness? What royalty abilities does my dudes have again? I don't think we have any. Not a single fucking one. We haven't really had a whole lot of cool royalty quests. Helping nag? Maybe. What is it? The Prime Counselor of Trudy of Lenore sent us a message. Pirates in a nearby camp in raiding, controlled by the animal faction. Go there, destroyed all enemies and turrets. There's 4 enemies there. Fuck, that's a great way to wipe it. It's a great... Wow, they're actually on the river too. That's neat. You're like way far away though. Yeah, 2.23 days. Yeah, about that. Why do you remember the name Nag? It could be one of the name in game supporter type people. Did my royal dude die this run anyways, or was that the previous attempt? I don't think I had a royal dude. I'm not sure who I had get the freebie thing. I don't think we have any of them. I mean, maybe they died. I don't know. I think it might have been weight or whatever it is. For the whatever. Go 8C in there. It's getting there. It's getting there. 9C. It's happening. We're getting warmth. We can almost plant again. The snow is melting. Oh my god. Don't believe it. Oh, look at that. There's soil down here, guys. Did you know it? Oh. Don't really know how we managed that. To be completely honest with you. I'm not entirely convinced we actually did. I think this might just be a fever dream. It might have been Pac-Man. I don't know. I get things mixed up a lot. It's like making it through in Frostpunk. Yeah, we got through the first cult snap, guys. Yeah, back when you're playing Frostpunk and you're proud of yourself because you made it through like what, minus 40 degrees Celsius. You haven't seen anything yet, man. God, it gets cold in Frostpunk. It's so cold. That bell just won't shut up. Make the bell stop. Frostpunk was pretty good. I kind of want to go back to Frostpunk and see, but I don't know. Something about it is maybe not hugely hyped about it. I don't know. Like, it's one of those games where you quote-unquote get somewhere with it and you kind of beat it, but you don't really want to ever return to it again. That's kind of where I am with it. Wizards in a bit of a daze. Sure, what was the last straw? Psychite withdrawal. Yeah, everybody's having a tough time. That Psychite withdrawal. We're working on it though, I think. Oh yeah, we were planting that like down here, weren't we? Yeah. All those dudes urgently. I guess also the bow. The Molotovs and grenades, I suppose so. Taking a look at wildlife, we got some does coming in now. Yeah, early on, I didn't have enough food stored away, and then, like I said, my hunter was down for the longest time because of the wimp thing, and I think I was really slow at getting another hunter set up, and I was generally just like... like something happened to the guy who does this, and I forgot to assign a substitute for it, you know? I think that was a lot of the issue that I had. Orasan race and settled in cold biomes mostly. Your colonists have a ridiculous minus 200 C cold resist or something stupid like that, but they get heat stroke at 30 C? Oh god. I mean, 30 C heat stroke, yeah, I agree with the man. That sounds like me. You put me in 30 degrees C, I guarantee I'll break down, go catatonic. Slept in the cold, Galu. Where would you have slept in the cold at, actually? Oh, why? Why'd you take that bedroom? Why would you do that? Damn it. Alright, uninstall these beds. I'd rather they sleep on the floor outside than sleep in these beds that don't actually have any venting or anything like that. And speaking of venting, go ahead and get that all sorted, too. There. Super vent! It's a bit excessive, but oh well. So, growing. Yeah, that is wizards. After hunting, though, is the thing. We're gonna set you hunting 2. So you at least sow crops? Gaily, you want to help out with that? Your burning passion. That'll be quite handy. I know you're having a bit of a daze, but, you know, maybe when you're done, if ever. Rebuff by Joshing twice. Serious pain, psychite withdrawal. At least you 8. At least you 8. I suppose we'll get the absolute most out of this rich soil zone to just really pound out the psychite so we have enough for next year. I also, a part of me feels like we sort of started in like early fall. I feel like winter came pretty quickly. Maybe not though. Can wall in the corpse stockpile and then throw a Molotov in, no more corpses, unless saving food for real bad times. I wasn't sure what I was gonna do with the corpses. I suppose we could do that though. We could just get rid of them. Manhunter pack, manhunting deer. Oh, yummy. That's a lot of deer though. That's a pretty good amount of deer. Well, wizards and Gaelu are... They're bound. I think this is our loss. I would have to do some really disgusting kiting. Like, really, because Clodan, with your shooting, that ain't gonna work. You guys are gonna have to go revolver for now. Because Clodan, that ain't gonna work with him. Gaelu and wizards, if we're really quick, we can maybe get him in the prison. Maybe. What am I doing? Just like that. 90% chance. 81% chance. Go, 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 go. There's no time for arguing. No time for arguing. You had to get them in, throw them in there. Run. Get out of there. Shoot. Clodan, fuck out of here. You're in the way. Josh and it. You also gotta go. Haul ass. Get that door closed. Okay. 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 Hold on, I think you just hang out, man. We just live in here now. We live in here and we wait for them to maybe disperse enough to the point where we can maybe perhaps pick one off. But if we use doors really intelligently, we can maybe take advantage. Oh fuck, he saw you? Oh. Okay, he gave up. Woo! Okay, so maybe we don't do that. Well, I mean, we got We got a bed. Got a bed. They're just too fast. They're just too fast. Yoink. Wow, Jameson. Put wizards and gels in prison? Wizard and gels. Yeah, Galu, yeah, got that. They're in. And before prison bait kills 3 prisoners. Yeah, they like walk out like, it's okay, now's our chance. And they go on the deer, just take them out real quick. At least we got well, had a bit of food. What happened? It's already gone. Did y'all pocket it? Yeah, you all pocketed it. Okay, never mind. And you've got 9 meals. Not entirely sure what you were doing with 9 meals just then, but okay, we got food at least. There's that. They're sleeping in a nice comfy area. It's just the incessant drones of the deer and everything. It's okay. It's alright. We'll manage. A bulk goods trader. You're coming to save me. Wow, that's a lot of muffalo up there. Hi. Oh, how nice of you to come save me. Yes. Yes. Wizards with the tantrum. No. No. No, don't break the door, wizards. Don't break the door. You just have to hold out for literally like count backwards from 30. You'll be okay. Don't break the door. Fuck the beds up. That's fine. You can do that. I don't mind. Just don't touch the door. Don't touch the door. No, 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 1.2%. The door has 2 health left. Please hold on for just like seconds longer. They're right there. Oh my god, wizards, don't touch the door anymore. Don't even breathe on it. Oh. Oh, okay, now you can maybe break the door. Now might be alright. Here's the rest of them coming up. He's working on a wall. Using my door as cover. Thanks, Sally, I suppose. Looks like we're okay, though. Oh. 2 more. Wow, that is, that was close. That was really close. Wizards, you can be released. Galu, you can be released. Lodan, you don't do that. Josh, yeah, maybe. Unlock the doors. Wizards we can't really do a whole lot with because he's currently tantruming. That's sort of whatever. Alright. Fucking hell, 1.2 health left. Anything happens to that door, it's out. Man. Alright. Uninstall that bed again. We got meals, we got butchering. Actually, this bed, we can reinstall up here in the prison. That's okay. Whew. No longer having a tantrum. Perfect. Releasing wizards. Perfect. Sorry you were a prisoner, however, you still get the catharsis. Alright, not that it does a whole lot for you. With the catharsis, you're still a little bit rough. Oh god, that psychite addiction though. That's horrible. Maybe they're selling some psychite. One can hope, right? Clodan? No, not Clodan. Anybody but Clodan. Talking 76. The dude'll just drool. Right, I guess Joshin is doing the trade. You're also a little bit injured. I'll make the trade. They're also a bit injured. Maybe it evens out. Wow. I thought for sure, if it wasn't for this bulk goods trader, I don't think we would have made for it. I think they just saved me. So they've got the ducks, which, not really worth it. Even though, yeah, like eggs and all that kind of stuff, not hugely worth it. Like even 4 fine meals. Components, advanced component, the bit of cloth, 6 cloth we've got. Like, I can trade away some of the plain leather. We got loads of plain leather. We can buy a round of beers. I think that's fair. Still got to get that wooden war mask on. What's really like bulky about you guys? What? Cloth, steel, like this is a kind of garbage bulk goods trader. All right. I'll take most of your money and a round of beers for people. The panther, wolf, and bearskin probably saw that as well, so I'll take all of your money, leaving you not even enough for gas to get back. But even components, I'm not even going to buy that, because we got a component meteor still, I'm pretty sure. The corn is a bit tempting just to help us out, but with the rams and everything around that we just gunned down, I don't think I need to worry about that. I think this is fine, honestly. Seems fine. Yeah, bearskin's not bad for like cold insulation and all that. Some of these are quite nice for it, but I'm not going to worry about it. I'll just take all your money and a round of beer. You're lacking 1 silver. That's fine. That's okay. You owe me. And Josh and ya. Let's finish off the buck. Haul it back. And haul that back. Haul that back. Finish off that and haul it back. Is you still good for a bit? Yeah, you're still good for a little while. Their timetables are all messed up. Jameson, when you're done with that, move the bed up. Maybe haul the rifle back first and then bring the bed up. And then probably do a bit of butchering, get some meat going. Alright. Wow. Doormats. Don't have that mod. They're great. I love the doormats. They're fantastic. I probably should get them. Alcohol binge on ClosetYeti immediately. Man, I was just waiting for people to like get settled and I was just about to assign the beers, but fine. ClosetYeti, greedy motherfucker, having all of the beer. Well, actually, the dude is slow as molasses. We can probably snipe the beer before he even gets a chance. Where even is the rest of the beer? Did we already drink it all? Hold on a minute. Beer. Ah, no, it's in there. Okay. Yeah, sure. So Galu, have a beer. Josh and ya. Have a beer. Jamison. Have a beer. Wizards. Can't drink a beer anymore. He's working on it. Oh, I can't wait to have that beer. Yeah, nah. But you can still pick up the beer / equip it. Wizards, wizards, go! Beat him there! Nice. Yoink. Have the beer. Well, you didn't get a beer clone. Oh, jeez, that's weird. I thought I got enough for everybody. That's fucking strange. I mean, sans Zyver, the catatonic guy. I mean, he doesn't really count. He's not a part of the colony right now. Where'd that beer go? Maybe it's outside. Maybe they never brought it in. Yeah, I'm sure it's out there, Claudan. Go look. Go see if you can find your cat while you're out there too. I'm sure that'll be showing up one of these days too, right? Galu stole too. Perfect. He can have two. That's fine. He's a psychopath. His mood has been pretty okay. He made it through the winter quite alright, even though he was with us for like 2 days in the winter. That's fine. Wizards, haul the dough down. And then let's take a look at some of that muffalo hunting that was up there. Some of the does and all that, sure, yeah, I guess. Who else do we have for shooting? Wizards. Why is there a revolver in the prison? Maybe they don't have the revolver in there anymore. Thank you. Yeah, do the growing and all that. Did you already get all this sewed? Let's... I guess the temp's not okay for it yet. I suppose. We'll stockpile a bit of wood here. Well, actually, can't really do that because of the insane stack sizes that I've got for stuff. So we'll just do one stockpile. Well, I say insane stack sizes. They're pretty high. Just throw wood there in front of the door. Make that a little bit nicer. Power-wise, get a couple routes going on for that. And we can technically start on hydroponics. Fish. That's the compact machinery component, or the compact machinery meteor that I got earlier on. I had never seen one of those before. They must be very rare. I suppose we can go ahead with the idea of just burning these guys up. We'll use, I don't know, maybe slate. Cool. And then just to irk people, a limestone door. Takes a bit of time. We got food though. We do have food. We're no longer starving. The muscle parasites and everything. Fibrous mechanites. Fibrous mechanites. Still a thing. Muscle parasites on you, but you're currently busy. I don't really want to take a prisoner or anything like that. The rifle down there, Galu can have. Assuming it is still down there. Looks like we got it hauled and taken care of. Machine pistol? I don't know, maybe? Haul that out of there first. And have a rifle. And Galu, I might also set you on hunting. Just to help out with that. Make sure we really pound that out of there. Probably after growing though. But that seems fine. That's not a good angle for hunting buffalo, like, at all. Well, you did it. Well done. Proud of you. Yeah, Zyra for the Warville. Yeah, if he ever gets out of catatonic state. I will do that. Temp-wise, doing okay? Yeah, still doing fine. I think we can probably even open these. Wait, now that's unowned. That goes to Jameson. That's Jameson's bed. because he's ascetic. Wizards is with Josh and ya. Zyver's got his. Galu, where's your bed? Guess you don't have one? I guess this can be your bed. A mad doe. Yeah, alright. Get ready for it. Josh, you didn't even see her in the game, just hopped on during your lunch break. Yeah, you're in, man. You are in and doing kind of okay. Not too bad. You're not addicted to Psychite, which is that's really good. Everybody else is. Kind of bringing the whole colony down. Can we even plant that yet? Now we can. Okay, good. Good. Sleeping. Serious pain. Get a little bit of rest. When you're done with that, though, like, first thing, see if you can sell the area. This is the royalty expansion, yeah. I don't have the stream title, but yeah, this is the DLC. We haven't had a whole lot of DLC stuff happen, but it is the DLC. Food. Dum dum. I guess you can go ahead and store the stuff away in the freezer again. Best stockpile. That's okay. Need warm clothes. Chunk of spacecraft nearby. Oh, that is quite nearby. That ain't bad at all. SC2 Brad with Twitch Prime, thank you very much. 2 months, happy to have you. Next month for your promotion. Many thanks. Psychite. A bit of it at least. Little cloud watching, yes, you're fine. And when you wake up though, or when you get back from the cloud watch, we're pretty much there already. Yeah, you're good again. I think I can go back to doing generally this again. Well, no, a little bit of anything at the end, just to be safe. That's fine. So they get the recreation. If they don't need recreation, then they'll sleep if they need to sleep. If they don't need recreation nor sleep, they'll just go ahead and work. So having a load of recreation like this is totally fine. A little bit of anything just to round out any mishaps, and then a bunch of work hours to make sure that they actually stay working, because their job's far away from the colony. You don't want them doing anything. They will be horribly inefficient. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. They are wrong. Ugh, they get so stupid with it. Very well, honestly, one of the most deserved. Well, thank you very much, SC2 Brad. Quite happy to hear that. I do what I can. And yeah, power-wise, we're like absolutely just cranking it. So let's get some hydroponics going on. It's not a good layout. And everybody, literally everybody, so far, every person who's touched the hot potatoes since I did this hydroponics basin has commented how inefficient of a layout this is for the hydroponic basins. Yet none of them have done anything about it. And I find that hilarious. That's great. That's really good. Fucking everybody hates this though, but I like it. It's nice and clean. It is nice and clean. Bloodhound's back, no longer slow. Well, he's still a little bit slow. But holy shit, Clodon, look at you go. Man, we're on ×1 speed. Not ×3 if you'd believe it. Oh my god, Clodon, a contributing member of society once again. Finally, withdrawal 90%. He's damn near gone inadvertently cold turkey against Psychite. That is fantastic, Clodon. Well done. It's a shame that here in like a week or so we can get some more psychite to probably refresh the entire thing, but oh well. You have to admit it does look nice. It looks fantastic. They can easily move around. It's realistic. They can access it from all sides. They don't have to crawl over a bunch of garbage. They do have to weave between the sun lamp a little bit, but I imagine this is a ceiling lamp type thing anyway. Man. It's nice. I like it. I approve. If anybody else does this, I approve. Yeah, and I guess we could also go for some wood flooring in the bedrooms too while we're at it, just to get that done and out of the way. It's happening. How are you back on? Because with you fueled, that's 3,000 watts. So this is kind of sort of fueling the entire hydroponics. A little bit of wattage is going into the hydroponic space and 70 watts per, but I think we might have the extra watts for that. If not, we could see about getting some solar panels and getting that done. We don't have solar panels researched, but that's still something we could do. Oh god, now what? Oh, just having a rough time. We're above by Josh and Yet. Man, I gotta like separate Claudia and Josh and Yet. I don't know what's going on with that. Like, what the fuck? It's kind of endless, the two of you. Extreme break on Zyver? Whoa. You have to go pretty far out there for the hunt. Now we're back to anything. So go play some horseshoes. It's okay. They got a really tricky game of horseshoes going on here because you gotta like bank it off the wall to get it on the horseshoe pin, or just, you know, somehow throw it through this massive thing. I'm not entirely sure how that works, but they figure it out. I'm very proud of them for being able to figure something out like that. Rice? Yeah, rice. You know what? I can't really be too choosy. We'll go with rice. Yeah, we are out of components. I got distracted. I was looking for nearby components to mine. If I have to go for that meteor, I will. But looks like this will be okay. That'll be fine. And then that ship chunk. No problem. And Jameson, when you're awake, actually wake up now. Work on some of this. Oh, right, yeah, Zyver, thank you. When you're done hunting the buffalo, or probably just no? Just no. Thank you. The man is no longer catatonic. Welcome back, Zyver. No addictions, no lingering health issues. A little bit of chemical starvation, but that's okay. Man, I like that, like, round thing he was doing just then. That was great. Well done, Jameson. Can you do more of that? I'll probably just go back around. Actually, I'll probably... Maybe we can do it the other way around. Yeah, a little bit. A little bit? Nah, sort of. Yeah, damn it. Don't go in there. Okay. That's fine. Say don't go in there to go do this. There's a lot of rotten death in there. Ah, well. That's fine. Throw that on the pile. Rebuff by Josh and ya. Saw corpses, rotting corpses nonetheless, just to make it a little bit spookier. Oh. Okay, you don't gotta roof that though, it's fine. Don't bother with it. You don't really have to remove it either, but there you go. Eating inside the nasty death pile. Fantastic. Cloden removing a bit of roof. Let's get the Molotovs. Let's see what we can do here with all these bodies. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Nobody else can go in there, okay? It is fine. Yeah, fine. Remove the roof. You know what? Just ignore it. How about? Jeez. Although I will tell you to remove roof area in like most of this though, just because I know what you guys are like. I know what they're like. Not gonna spread super conveniently. If this guy catches, we might be alright. Also, this is totally not the home region. Don't worry about it. Like, oh my god, don't worry about it. It is fine. Oh my god, there's fire in the corpse room. Oh no. And since the 1 was probably enough, shooting 5. Back to revolver, I think. Really need some heavy tunes. Heavy tunes? Yeah, actually that didn't all catch. Hold on, you gotta do it again. Well no, expanded a... fine. I'm sure it's okay. Maybe it was just a fluke. Throw one there. I don't think that'll be enough. This would be great. Like, honestly, imagine you just having a really tough day at work or whatever. You're just generally stressed. No, what? It's not the home region. Oh, for fuck's sake, really? Auto home region? Why are you on? Why are you always on? Oh, God. Get out of here, Josh and y'all. Come on. Get out of there quick. That'll catch, right? That ought to catch. Ah, yeah, we got it. Alright, good deal. All clean, no problem. Yeah, it'd be great though, just like a really rough day at work, and it's just like, here you go. It's a little bit better than a rec room. I mean, I don't really know where you're gonna find a bunch of corpses to do this with, but I imagine that would be a lot of fun though. If, you know, you had just a seemingly limitless supply of corpses and also Molotov cocktails, just to, you know, it'd be cathartic. Do we even have, like, good wardening going on? I think Zyver can help out with that a little bit. Put you on 1. Both of you, Clodan and Zyver both. All clean. Nice! And that is critical importance, rotten and fresh. All human likes. Yo, not colonists though. They're not allowed. So then the other corpses, I mean, there's this guy up here, but I think we can ignore that. It's around the corner a little bit. The only person that's allowed up there to really do any work is the psychopath. Although I suppose hunters would be walking by it every now and then. Yeah, fine. And Clodan, give you a cooler, better weapon. Those corpses, I suppose, also at some point. We're going with... Oh, we got the great bow, or the recurve bows down. Well, we can go for that. That's alright. Have a recurve bow instead of the revolver. Really not a fan of the revolver. That teammate. A drifter from Tishokalor Nation passing by named Keith Russ. What a name. Keith Russ. How you doing, Keith? 72 years old, bad back? That sounds a bit like a Keith that I'm aware of. Wizards picking out on food because of psychiatric withdrawal. Fine. Thanks for the help, Wizards, by the way. A Proctor's problem. 30-year-old healer named Proctor calling from nearby, begging to join us. Some kind of threat following, but unwilling to say what it is or when it might follow. Right, so we tried to do this before, and this is like a really, really horrible idea, because what they're not telling you is that they're like fucking wanted by everything ever. We're gonna just silently hang up the phone and pretend it never happened. It does look like a paper bag. It does look a lot like a paper bag, Cypher. I completely agree. Oh, a psychite soothe, nice. For females? We're like basically a female colony, aren't we? No, actually we just have a couple. Solar panels done, perfect. So let's switch this over then to... goodness, I guess microelectronics? Goodness, I don't know. Maybe we go for geothermal, see how that goes. I don't know, man. I do not know. That just needs to be finished up. Hydroponics generally going though. And up here we had a bit of cotton, a bit of hops. We don't have heel root going. Can we even do heel root? It's not saying no. Go for a little bit of heel root in there too. Yeah, skill 10 on wizards. Perfect. And Galu, can you by chance construct 4? Nah. Well, we'll let Jameson do that in the morning, I think. That'll be fine. No problem. Carpet making? I never bother with carpet making nowadays, honestly. Geothermal good for infinite stable power. Solar and shit are cheaper though. Yeah, I like geothermal, but to a degree. Because it gets to be a bit difficult to maintain after a little while. Because a lot of the time, unless you're super duper lucky, you don't have a lot of geothermals nearby. I happen to. This one, we could rip down this wall and the vent thing, because that helped us through the winter, but if we get power up, then it won't be an issue. We got one easy geothermal there. This geothermal we can probably also use. It's actually like fucking hot in there. Wow. 40 degrees C. Whew. Yikes. Ugh. We could tear those down though. Actually, maybe we could just go ahead and do that straight away. Jameson, when we wake up, do that instead. But the geothermal out here would probably ignore it. It's a bit far away, a bit of a pain in the ass to defend. Sometimes it's close enough you can do like a defensive hallway type thing out to it, but I'm not going to bother with that. So like, it's good for the 1 or 2 geothermal that you start next to. Past that, I'm a big fan of wind power. I'm a huge fan of water power, but I can't get water power too often. And maybe we go for a vent just to help it out and ensure that we do have an option there if we need it. A little bit of cooking, I'll allow it. Who else do we have for construction? Slow down. You're mostly healthy. Look at that 97% withdrawal. Just about working on some power conduits. Whew, exactly 1 steel down there. Oh, man. Alright. Meanwhile, somebody else just came by and did everything else. We got Jameson Jake. Was that maybe you? Yeah, you're doing some repairing. Alright. Wait, need steel. Now hold on just a minute. We really went through all that steel. I guess we did. Wow, I had like 1400 steel, I thought. Fine. I don't mind. Check again the wildlife. Re-get those muffalo. Watermills is such a pain in the ass to place. I mean, I could see how they would be. I haven't had much trouble with it usually, though. But they take up a bit of space. But it's the type of thing where like so much of their space is in the water. I find them to not really be much of an issue. But they're another nice, just like constant power supply. I'm a big fan of wind because wind has generally a really small footprint. All things considered, especially if you do like a square type thing with the wind turbines. You can even wall them in if you really want. Rice is super fucking blighty right now. That's great. Loving it. Get everybody on plant cut and see if we can handle that. Everybody reset. Blight. Looks like holding the door open was enough for now. That's good. And Jameson, Drake, and Gailey with a plague. Fantastic. Loving it. We're gonna have to stay awake all night and just cut all of these. And unknowingly, I have to tell you guys to stay up and do this because I'm too lazy to go back into the timetables and reassign work to be everything. Ugh. And then you... From over here, this teamwork. Somehow I'm misclicking like every single one of these. Josh and you also. How am I so bad at clicking? Okay, something like this. Is that most of them? Almost. Okay. And our plague. Oh man. Poor Jameson, Jake. Fibrous Mechanites, the plague, asthma. The dude's got everything. Josh, in a lunch break over. We'll catch up on the VOD when it comes out. Have a good day. Josh and yeah, thanks for stopping in. Have a good one, sir. You'll have actually 2 VODs to watch, maybe. I don't know. It depends how much you saw of Thursday's stream, because apparently that's not up on YouTube. I'll have to get that up for tomorrow. I like the security fences mod for geothermal. Looks better, and boy, does it take a long time to chew through. A lot of steel to build those. Security fences, that sounds nice. Chem generators? Yeah, absolutely. 1 boom lobe to a chem generator works very, very well. I'm doing that in my Let's Play. Loving that. That's so nice, but sometimes you can't really get the boomalopes. It's a bit rough depending on the biome. Currently I'm on the, I think, boreal forest, so we don't really have boomalopes here. You could also, once you get tree sowing, get enough of that going on, and then just go for the chem fuel refinery and make your own chem fuel from the wood. Or, you know, make pemmican and refine that or so. There's options. Switch off plant cutting 1. Might leave it, honestly. We're not queuing up plant cutting very much at all. .4 resistance left. Were you also, by the way? Yeah, you're Jameson Jake's mom. Yeah, okay. And, yeah, aesthetic. Nice. So, technically, if we make the prison nasty, she should be happy with that. I don't think it actually matters for them, though. And, she should be okay with just eating raw, nasty, disgusting food. So there's that. Also need some wood. Let's chop the wood. The whole county working together to pound out some wood. Fantastic. Look at this teamwork that's about to transpire. Clodan about to break. Oh, dude, you're at 100% withdrawal. Come on, you got this. You got this, Clodan. You're about to break this addiction. You can do it. You can do it. He did it. He's no longer hooked. He's fucking obsessed with corpses, though, because he ate without a table. Ah, Clodan. Clodan, you just had to wait a little bit longer. It probably would have been okay. Ah, well. Holy shit, PTX Legend. Right. Fuck, I mean, yeah, I remember. Yeah, absolutely. Oof. Maybe like strip his nasty guy clothes off and perhaps rebury him, Zyver. Alright. Oh. Found out some wood is providing low-hanging fruit. Is anybody actually taking advantage of it, though? There's a bunny in hydroponics? Ah, raccoon, yeah. Yeah, shitting thing. Do we have steel yet? We don't have steel yet. Wizards is like secondary miner before growing. After growing, rather. Can you switch over to steel real quick? Actually, 20. We just need a little bit of steel for that. Like, really not much at all. Man, remember when assigning, manually telling somebody to mine, they'd mine for like, what, like 5% of the steel and then decide, you know what, I want to do something else? They would never remember that you told them to do it manually. They were so bad at it. Jamison Drake, how you doing, man? You beating this thing? 63%, 52% humidity. You are not beating the plague, Jamison Drake. We need to give you proper medicine, and even then, I'm not sure. Who else had the plague? Elu. Yeah, you're beating yours quite easily. Yuck. That ain't great. We might not be keeping Jamison Drake for very long. I don't know. He's 11% behind. Bring some steel to the vent. Refuel the generators with the wood. Save the colony. Also that one up there, please, if you would. Fantastic. So we'll haul some wood too, make that a little bit easier. And that just needs to be slapped together real quick. It's all lined up, ready for Clodan. I'll have to wake up real quick and do that. Then it's done. There. So now we're venting into here, which will be a little bit easier for the plants. We'll keep this door open a little bit longer just to help it cool off slightly. Get that back down a little bit. Might also have to close that vent too. I don't know, we'll play it by ear. It is dropping slowly. Maybe we close that. We can probably maintain upper 20s and it'll be alright. This fucking turkey out of here, really? Shoo! Jeez! Zyver. Zyver, get it out of here. Medical emergency, yeah, and Jameson. Yeah, I know about it. I know, it's fucking... Man, you are losing your ass to it, Josh. I don't think this is even worth it. I don't think he's got this. I am pretty sure this is one doomed colonist. I mean, he attended it real good, but the plague's at 92%, immunity's 76%. Like, he is so not beating that. Amputate the plague, carve it out of him. Feeding vent. Oh yeah, he's our cook currently, right? You see what I mean? Like, I always forget to switch it around. Oh god, though. Oh gee, nobody's like at all heard of cooking. What is this? All right. I guess wizards? Holy shit. Like, this is why you do nutrient paste meals, but I refuse. I'm going down swinging against nutrient paste meals. Put things over fire and they sizzle. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, it gets hot. Wow, what are you doing, Zyver? Fucking seriously? Damn. Well, the good news is you beat it up a lot. Bad news is I don't think you're gonna be able to get another shot off. Ooh, actually, you gave it the slip just then. It didn't lock into melee. Zyver, I think you've managed. Holy shit. I thought for sure it would lock into melee and that would have been it. Never mind. I will just shut up and just do other things. I will trust. How to make noodle hot, yeah. Well, boil the water. Why would I want to put boils in the water? That sounds yucky. Oh, jeez. Josh, why's there a gun on the table? I don't know. I don't know what this colony is anymore. I'm not sure. I don't follow it anymore. 98% to 85%. Jameson Drake. No. Strip him. Strip him quick, wizards. Rip the hat off quick before it gets poopy. Okay. Rip Jameson Drake. It's just, what is this happy, upbeat, motivational music right now? How about haul him? Can we haul him to here? He's a fresh... Oh, I see. Bring him into the freezer. Maybe one day, if we keep him fresh, keep him frozen, maybe one day we can resurrect the guy. It'll be a little while, but maybe. I'm leaving it as an option. It's an option. Food binge on Zyver. Really? Alright, because of chemical starvation. Well, thanks for joining Galu in the hunt, I suppose. Ugh. Do we even know where any of the ruins are? Have we found any yet? Those ancient dangers. I think there'd be one in there somewhere, but I don't see its walls. Galu going in berserk, attacking anyone you see because you're sick. I'm not sure how that works. But, we're gonna say no. We can no longer take him prisoner, it seems. Okay. Well, yeah, that makes sense, actually, because he's, like, aggressive and stuff. That makes sense. Watch out, Zyver! You're not even actually technically sick. You have the immunity against the plague. Alright, rescue. Pick up that and then rescue. James in a sarcophagus in the freezer. Ugh. Don't think they stay frozen that way, I'm afraid. Because you need them to be frozen for the mech serum to actually work out on them down the road. Herbal medicine. I think we go back to just like no medicine on people. That's okay. We don't have any herbal medicine yet, but we will soon-ish, in theory. Also switch this over to heal root. Hell, actually, if we're doing... Maybe also get a little bit of side code in here just to speed it along, you know? A little bit of rice just to help out. But like, we got a bit of rice going on outside. Currently, we'd like to just stack up a bunch of psychoids so we definitely have enough tea to get us through the winter. Then come winter, we can see about switching this to be just pure food then. But for now, I think growing stuff outside and eating that is the way to go. And you need your rifle back. The rifle that I think you're still carrying, whoever that was. Yeah. How's the mom doing? She heard about Jameson Drake dying, unfortunately. Somebody tattled. I feel like she didn't have to know. We could have just said he started up a new colony elsewhere. Maybe she launches off into space and crash lands elsewhere. But we're getting there. Recruitment chance dropping a little bit because of her mood, but if we feed her, that'll be okay. Fuck, man. Cyber, you as the warden with that mask on? I don't know, dude. I don't know about that. If the warden came into my cell looking like that, I'd be afraid I was about to be filmed and shot. Or beheaded. One of those. Yeah, you gotta feed her first. Oh, you did. Oh, well done. Ratty apparel. Yeah, the pants ain't so great. So it is what it is. We'll leave it. Plague and asthma and virus mechanites all at once. Yeah, it's a bit rough. It's a bit much for one colonist. Plenty of meals happening, though. So that's nice. Refueling these, Joshin is working on it. Spitting insults, but working on it. What was that just done? Compared gaily to a goblin. The fuck for? What? Man. So we're eating him? No, we're keeping his body fresh. And if we ever happen to get some Resurrector Serum, we can go ahead and inject that into his nose and turn him into a, hopefully, wandering psycho. That'd be great. He just goes berserk all the time and kills everybody. But, you know. If we keep him fresh, he will, he's actually like resurrectorable or so. He would make a nice sofa, that is true. There's some good leather on that there colonist. Boy, let me tell you. That's, yeah. Make a few toupees out of that too. Animals? We don't even have animals. So no worries there. But yeah, generally no, I wouldn't have animals allowed into the freezer. Getting all that switched over. Oof, getting a bit warm in there. It does break up over 100 degrees, apparently. A lynx hunting Joshin, yeah? Interesting. We can handle that. Wow, Zyro's doing some research, if you'd believe it. I haven't seen research being done in this colony in a while. Fuck, I forgot how fast they were. Jesus, get inside. Yeah, show you stupid animal. Good job, Zyver. Hi. Oh, I thought he was going for Galu just then. I was pretty positive it was going for Galu. Man. Shoo. Get. Poor thing. Haul it, then you can eat. Feel like we already have a nice terrible room with a pet rock for the soon-to-be new recruit. Yeah, that would make a nice bed for them. That is true. What's the story with they're just turned off to be turned off, I think, right? Yeah. We can keep them on. That's okay. Yeah, it is a fine room for an aesthetic colonist. Josh and Yez also was. Oh, yeah, Josh and Yez both wizards, though, so that won't work out. Right. Okay. Well, we made progress. It's oddly quiet currently. We are still Cassandra Merciless. I wasn't expecting us to have really any respite at all. Was her son's old room? Yeah, nobody tell her. Shh, we built it just for her. It's fresh. Heat stroke on wizards. What? How? What? Where were you that it's like 30C? Oh, fucking hell. I mean, now that it's actually like nice outside. Jeez. It's like 50 degrees in there. Wizards, get that door open. Maybe we just keep it open? No, that won't work. We need to get another vent outside. Or two. I mean, what I ought to do is just vent these guys in. So they're in their own room. Make it a lot easier. Because then it could sort of throttle how much temperature is flying through the vents. But this could also work. And construction was being done by Clodan. Clodan, would you please? Unroof the geothermal? It's fine the way it is now. It's not going to do any harm. It's all locked off. There we go. Yeah, and I'll check the bedrooms after this. And that can now be closed. The bedrooms are a larger footprint, so I'm less concerned about them. Yeah, that might be what the heat stroke is. We'll throttle a little bit of the temperature coming through. Geothermal heating, I don't think we need either of those on, honestly. Because we do have a heater just to maintain things a little bit. We only need the geothermal if it gets, like, super cold, so we'll just turn that off, and that'll all be fine. In here, venting outside, that ought to be okay. So we got options now. If it's really cold, we pop this open, we close these off. Same thing for here. Although I'm still thinking a little bit, once we get geothermal, if we get geothermal, I just rip these both down, go geothermal, and then we can just put in heaters and it's totally fine. No problem at all. Yeah, a little bit of rich growing zone there. Oh, I could plant stuff there. We could put a few things there. Go with yeah, honestly just rice. That's fine. It's more food. You can still use the geothermal plant for the heat. That's true. I have to widen this out a lot, but at that point, it's like I may as well just... Well, then I guess I could have it also fuel some coolers that are working with a wild threshold. That's also an option. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see when we get that far, if we get that far. I'm surprised this is all maintaining as well as it is currently. Do I have you... I don't have you staggered. We'll get them staggered a bit. So that way, under ideal circumstances, this guy goes into low power state and only kicks in when it's really needed. And these can be back to held open. That's fine. Damn. How is this still going? I don't understand. Alright. Here we are. Taking a look at the wildlife. Let's go for the wolves and bears and stuff. Just make sure that our hunter, Zyver, actually has a weapon for hunting. A normal recurve bow. Alright. Bloodend's also working on it. He's doing what he can. What is the manhunter chance by chance? 5%? Yeah, 5%. Okay. Roughly cut in half. Yeah, the colony that just won't die. I'm encountering that a lot nowadays. It used to be that my colonies would just like hugely get overwhelmed by, you know, 100 boom rats or so. And it's just like, well, there's that, I guess. But now it's like my colonies just won't fucking end. I don't know. I don't get it. I was thinking this would be the type of thing where we're like going through the attempts, you know, like just merciless attempts, and it's like, oh, you know, maybe we die like every 20-30 minutes or so, but you know, perhaps it's still entertaining, but well, here we are, not dying. Kind of made it easier for me to do RimWorld 24/7. God damn it. Just imagining Jameson's mom getting shown around the colony by one of the others and being told, and this is your room. Why is there a rock on my bed? That's Jake, the former owner's pet rock. And then she starts crying and hugging the rock. That's the same name of my son's pet rock. In fact, that's the same Sharpied marker that's on that rock that's my son had on his rock. It shouldn't be much longer. What did we even want you for? Undergrounder aesthetic, really good melee, bit of construction, bit of social. Yeah, okay. That's fine. I'm alright with that. Should be nice to have. Getting the prison moved at some point wouldn't be a bad idea. Also widening out the hospital just a little bit, but we'd have to suck up that marsh. We still can't really have anybody set for research per se. I mean, handling we can turn off. Maybe. Hunting will still happen. But this way we get a little bit of research going on. Also wouldn't be that bad getting some fucking defense going on. I'm waiting for somebody to attack us from here and just... Surprise! I'm really surprised it hasn't happened yet. Hey, there we go. We got Sella. Just a quick reminder, if anybody has not already, please type !join into chat now. You'll be thrown into a queue and I can choose somebody at random a bit easier then. If you've already done it this stream, you don't have to worry about doing that again. And we'll go ahead and aim her in a bit. She was melee. Oh, I got a little people putting an !join. Jeez. Got a lot of you this time. You know, the nice thing about her also is she's actually not terrible at shooting. A skill of 6, I've done more with worse. That's not that bad. I like her being melee though. That's fine. A nice strong melee character. I guess a plasteel knife. It's not the best, but it is what it is. Would be nice to get some jade clubs going on for a little bit of early stuff. A workshop wouldn't be a bad idea. I guess we got to start thinking about doing that proper. Like a proper smith and tailor room and all that kind of stuff to get the research in there as well. Leave a little bit of room to expand the bedroom slightly. So I reckon generally like down here, but I think the priority should be our priority should be reinstalling the stone bench into another location that's got a bunch of stone on standby. Generally out there, I guess. It's a bit of a pain in the ass, though. Maybe we give you a more of a permanent home in a minute. But I'd like to actually start walling up a little bit and getting some defense going on. It's time. It's definitely time. This left side of the map, not a whole lot we can really do with it. So let's just say blam, there you go. That's that wall. As far as this goes, jeez, man, I really wasn't expecting us to still be going at this point. I guess technically the best thing would be to do the wall out here and like wrap it around in a way like that. I don't know if we have the materials for that though. We'll have to see. So what do we got for a name? It is Kieran. A lot of the usual suspects, somewhat irritatingly. But there we go. Fuck, man. Excuse me. It restricts you just the same schedule as everybody else. That is fine. You found your bedroom. Perfect. Nice. Happy. It's a nice rock. It's already got a nice head groove in it. We smooth that by hand to make it ready for any new colonists. Snuggle up there real good with it. It's a nice heat stone. Yeah, I guess that'll work just to protect me on that left side a little bit more. And we can maybe save some material just by doing that. Saves us a little bit of effort. Yeah, ish. And similar story up here with this guy. We'd be wanting something like that with the opening up here or so. Not really going to be doing a kill zone per se, more just, you know, decent defense for our guys, if that makes sense. I guess. It's not great, but it's something, yeah? And that leaves the complete east and south sides completely open. The marshy bit, generally nice. We'll have to do some sort of a platform sort of deal where you put a bridge and deadfall it and give them something of a path to walk, but just trap the hell out of it. The east side, this northern bit would be nice to wall that up a little bit and force them into the water. Same deal for here, force them into the water if we can, leaving just the southeast side the most vulnerable, which for that, just a mix of the normal type thing, like another one of these down here wouldn't be such a bad idea. Sapper prevention, using turrets to watch the walls to prevent sappers from coming through. Not a whole lot of room for that the way I've got it. We don't have turrets anyway though, so it is what it is. Will I have enough room for the geothermal with that wall? No. Good shout. I would not. That'll be okay. And if we're going that far, we may as well just like, you know, something like that. Because then this can also be the flank for that left side of the marsh a little bit. We can kind of bring that wall down a little bit, zigzag it along in a way. Yeah. Something along those lines. Power-wise, still doing okay? Yeah, 20 plus hours, doing alright. Hey, screw it, rate some content, see how long you can go. Now, we'll commit a little bit further. We'll see how it goes. Things are happening. We've gained another colonist. I need to set her work still. But, holy shit. Cooking 4? Are you kidding me? That's like so good. You're not interested, but that's so good. Actually, either one of you maybe. Although we'll say Wizard's Butcher. And we'll say Kieran Cook. How about ClosetYeti? Doesn't matter, do that forever. That's anybody. That's okay. I guess I guess we can leave that maybe on 3 or so. Or 2. 2 seems fine. And Karen then. Yeah, I guess clean then haul after construction, but definitely cook first. Like the longer run chill streams allows Colonist storylines to develop. Yeah, I agree, Ascaris. I like that. A lot of people, like, I never really watch other people, like, let's playing or recording a game that I'm currently playing. It's just, like, personal preference, I suppose. But recently I've been doing that with RimWorld, and there's a lot of people who play the game just like this. And this is how they've got it. They're zoomed out, they're on the fastest speed possible. And I don't understand how this is much fun to play or entertaining to watch. But there's a lot of people who do this. I don't know. It's not for me. I gotta be in there. I gotta see the colonists. If I see somebody slinging insults, I want to know what it is. Oh, like Karen joking about guilty pleasures with cloning. Like, that's good stuff there. Man. Alien contact. I mean, technically we're aliens. Unless we crash landed on our own rim planet. Wizards talking quietly about the fate of mankind with Josh and ya. Whoa, wizards. Holy shit. Some people are in for resource gathering like you. Resource gathering. Resource, there's better games to play for resource gathering. Shit. Is there a mod that shows the words you're exchanging in little thought bubbles? There is, and I've been meaning to get that. If anybody knows what mod that is. It's just, yeah, it's got like little speech bubbles, like Sim style, so you can generally get a concept of the topic they're talking about. If anybody knows what that mod is, I'd like to know. Just interaction bubbles? I gotta grab that. You watch me because I check insults and stuff? You gotta, that's part of the game. Fuck, you're actually not maintaining temp very well at all. I mean, I guess we could just like go nuts with you, just like all of it. Just deep freeze. You're always on. We'll bring you down to -10. And then these two at -4. How about? We'll see how that goes. Yeah, absolute freezer. Yeah, absolute zero freezer with one killer doing it. You can actually do, if you want to rapidly cool an area like this, you can generally do. I don't really have room for it here, but if you were to say I'll just build it off over here. If you have your room, let's just pretend that's actually a decent size of some form. You can do a line of coolers to just exchange air through. And what you end up getting is sort of just like this snake of just like super extremely rapid exhaust. And this room will cool down very, very quickly. Why is there a corpse in the freezer? That's a guy we're going to see about doing Resurrector Mech Serum on one day. I don't have any cryo sleep caskets. I don't even know where the ancient dangers are. So for now, we just keep him fresh, keep him frozen. We'll see if we can resurrect him one day. We'll see. Oh yeah, wind turbine. Yeah, that's a good thing. Block by limestone wall. You know what? We can move it. That's okay. That's fine. We'll move it. That is okay. That's a win of the bid war. I'd like to keep Jameson alive, man. We auctioned off this colonist inadvertently. I didn't mean for it to get the way it did, but they went for it. They went ham on that. Auction that guy off. I'd like to keep him around if we can. I'll do what I can. The very best. Here, and you know what else I'll do? We got plenty of wood and stuff like that. I don't care about the quality. Just somebody build this thing. Clodan. Clodan, come here real quick. Work on this wooden shelf. Come on, Clodan. It doesn't have to be a great looking shelf, just any shelf, thank you. Critical importance. Rotten and fresh, that's fine. Just to colonists. So now Jameson Drake isn't even attributing any sort of negative beauty to the room. Like, it's nice to look at. He's presented nicely on the shelf. Even if the sarcophagus is in the cooler. I don't think that works. To keep him fresh and frozen. I don't think that works. But the sarcophagus does work to remove the beauty. The shelf works just as well. But the shelf, he's definitely going to stay frozen, at least this way. I know that for a fact. Shelf is the way to go, though. A loving yak. Take care of her favorite pet, the yak pharaoh, for 10 days. For 150 silver? Shit. You know what? For, like, literally any royal favor, let's do it. Let's get, who's the worst at fighting? Arguably Clodan. It's only 2 royal favor, but we'll try it. Animal sleeping spots? Oh yeah, I got plenty of those. No problem. There she is. Isn't she beautiful? Man, look at that. Oh, actually, it's a Belyak. Isn't he beautiful? 10 days, bit of silver, a little bit of royal favor. Hey, I'll take it. You assumed it worked, but never actually tried. Never got Res Serum anyway. Yeah, man, I don't know if I've done the Resurrector Serum stuff in Let's Play. In personal play, I have. I don't know, did I? I'm not sure if I ever did in Let's Play, honestly. I have a memory of some dude, the mech serum going really wrong, but I don't think that was ever recorded. I don't know. I typically don't really get into like the mid-late game in my Let's Plays because like the pace is generally so slow. And the storyteller ends up just bombarding me with a load of shit anyway at some point, like just some insane raid of animals, and that wipes us out. Ugh. That's just how it is, though. All 300 kilograms of him in his naked glory, just like kind of souping off the shelf a little bit, like he doesn't quite fit. You gotta every now and then again just roll him onto the shelf again a little bit more.
Hey Yeti, hey Char. Closet 5
Char.
misclick, closet 5 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 misclick.
Thank you, Jason. 15 months though. Man, thank you very much. How you doing, Jason? Welcome. Happy to have you. Fucking emote spams. Still need to get that ripped down. Interestingly, it is providing a bit of power, even with it being pretty majorly blocked. Hey, there we go. Now we're ripping it down. Nice. Because I kind of want to go with solar power anyway, so... It's just a matter of where to put the solar. It's honestly a terrible spot, but man, it's out of the way. It's so out of the way. I like it. I'm doing it. Why not? All right. I forget how many solar panels it is to actually keep the sun lamp going. If you have one grouping of hydroponics. I want to say it's 3 panels, maybe 4, but I feel like it's 3. So I would technically want another one, but again, with all the wood fire generators going on, it shouldn't be that huge of an issue. At some point, I would like to switch off of the wood fire generators though, because this is an immense waste of wood. Like, holy shit, we're going to be going through so much wood. But the whole colony working together to chop the wood when I tell it to happen. We'll get there. Wizards throwing a party. Good deal. Heat lamp is... I think the heat lamp is 29. Yeah, 2,900. And then the hydroponics basins, I've got 10 of them at 70 each. So that's another 700 watts. So we're actually looking 3,600 watts. And I want to say solar got up to 2 at peak. Been watching a lot of Tomb World or Permanent Darkness plays, and it's just starting to see trees just out there being trees, right? Like just nature existing. Ugh. What the fuck are these things? Ah, oh, they're actually just trees. Huh, interesting. What can we do with that? And a psychic drone for females. Fine. Temperature's still doing okay. Temperature outside actually doing quite okay. Food-wise, rolling in it, doing quite nicely with all the meat. There's some more yaks to hunt, some more does to hunt. Turkeys, raccoons, hares, rats. A raid finally coming by. Trinity of Lolo Cabo from 3 different angles using sappers. We have the northern group being the melee group, 3 of them, so only just killing 1 or 2 ought to do it. We have not really any defense yet at all, but they do have something of a stretch to have to walk down, so that shouldn't be too bad. The southwestern grouping being one of the more pressing ones because they're right there, also a melee group. And then the far bottom right corner, also another melee group. Well, that's quite good. That's not bad at all. And Jameson Drake, I'm going to drag you off just like out there so I don't have to look at you anymore. I'm sick of seeing his body there. We'll, I think we split a little bit. A couple bows just down there with Josh in it. That'll work out okay. They are taking a silly route. Let's walk into the marsh a little bit just to encourage them. Looks like we're okay. Fuck, this dude's quick. No particular reason, he just seems quick. Alright. Northern bit. Working on it. Southeastern bit, there's still going to be a little while. Am I re-hitting the story of Universal Soldier with Jameson playing Jean-Claude Van Damme? I don't know. Sure. Obviously. Wouldn't you? You guys are like... That was a really horrible showing just on, like, really pitiful. Claude, step aside. Like, can we hit some of the... yeah, sure, just snap back into place, it's fine. That is fine. How you guys doing up here? A little bit better? Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. Emphasis on little bit, though. Alright. Okay, I'll trust. Meanwhile, this shit show. Everybody focus fire. Okay, got him. Nice. Southeast corner. They're taking really wild routes. Get ready for it. How we doing? Yeah, decent kiting. Take a shot at porcupine. 1 shot will do it. Never mind. 2 shots. Are you tough by chance? You're tough. That explains that. How about you're also tough? Okay. Well, won't be much longer for wizards. We just need to get 1 of them down. Really, any of them. It doesn't really matter who. Zyver, come back and help out. You need to run. You need to be a lot faster than that. Whew. 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 Okay, and over here. They're working on it. They are working on it. Come on, guys. You can't be doing that. Nice. Meanwhile, Kieran's down. Portrait artist Mandrill is his name. Cool. Where'd you get him? Ah, he's got a wooden foot. Okay, so his movement's pretty bad. Let's back you out a little bit. Trigger happy, another tough one, annoying. Galu, get over here with Zyver. They're kidnapping who they can and leaving. Figured as much because we gave them enough distance. They defend a little bit what they can, but if we bring this guy down, oops, shouldn't be an issue. Blammo. Alright. Got him. Rescue Kieran. Psychite addiction. We can generally handle that. Death in 11 hours. Okay, never mind. He's out. And the wooden foot, annoying, but kind of whatever. 6 hours. Tortured artist nudist. And no skills, really just shooting in melee. I think I pass on you as well. Clodan. We'll never do hauling. We'll pick up the knife then. Come on. Down here, they're both dead. Hey, beer. You're also dead. And wizards, 10 hours. Whew, I thought a leg was cut off. Okay. We're alright. Resting. Go rescue wizards. Okay. Not bad. Yeah, tough with the Warville too. Yeah, man, sometimes tough. Oh, hey, Psychite T as well. Awesome. We'll, I guess hang on to one of you, not really necessarily to recruit, but just to take for the practice of it. And I think this stroke of a name will be an okay one because they got a nasty brain scar, like a really nasty brain scar, from Clodan, fittingly. So we'll go ahead and capture you. We can just like melee this guy to death or so. I don't know. He should die, but just to ensure. I think that's fine. I think that's fine. Death in 6 hours. He ain't gonna be fixed up afterwards. Yeah, good, fine. Nice, awesome. Good. So yeah, the people coming from down here, this is a super issue, and that's why I was saying before we'd want to wall this off to force them onto the marsh a bit earlier, and then they have to go through this walk speed 30% marsh. And then if I were to dot this area with bridges periodically, and put the traps on these bridges, then they'll be trying to get to the bridges because it's a little bit faster there before triggering the trap. Yeah. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. What are we using on Kieran? Holy shit, proper medicine? Really? Whoa, okay. Maybe not. I mean, you did have some wounds, so I guess. Oh my god. And this guy, yeah, herbal medicine or worse. That's perfect. No problem. Oh yeah, I guess I could strip this guy. Oh, he doesn't have anything to strip. Never mind. He's already buck-ass naked. Okay. Well then. And a mad rat. Like, basically right there. Clodan. Look out. Whoa. Good work. So we got food, we're doing defense surprisingly okay. I'm not entirely sure how that's going as well as this is. I'm quite lucky that that was largely a melee group from all sides coming by. Always a lot easier to deal with a bunch of melee than it is anything else. Because the issue that I typically have with tribes is there's so many of them that either A, there's literally so many of them that you can't kill them fast enough, or B, they all have like, you know, pilos and crap and they just annihilate you. Where's the epic music? Jeez, let me tell you, I don't... I gotta get like key bindings on for something of that. Man. Zooming in on the mad rat and it's like... and then there's no music. It's like, what the fuck? Bit of a letdown. I apologize. I'll do better. Overall, we're doing okay. I wasn't sure after last time how this would be. Because last time it was so slow going that I was afraid that we just would be continuing that, and it's just like the slowest spiral into death ever. But we pulled through. We made it through the winter. Spring happened. We got a lot of hunting going. Food is taken care of. We finally got people treated. Jameson Drake is dead, but is stored safely, so we can maybe resurrect him one day, possibly. Bedroom-wise, we still have a few spare bedrooms. Need to get a workshop built. And obviously continue work on defenses and make sure the power situation is sorted. I'd still like to move these over. I think I'm... I don't know. I think I do something like I wall this up and I put in a door here and then like vents or something like that. That wouldn't even work because they need to access the... I don't know. I'd have to like... I guess give them a back room and still do that and then vent and then just give them a back area with a door so we can access that still and refuel them and all that. I don't know. Get them out of there though, because then it'll be a little bit easier managing the temperatures because it's still getting a little bit warm in there. 35°C.